Just come a little closer.
Hello.
No, you good.
Oh, get closer.
All right, man. We ain't did this in a long time, dog. J&J talking.
Yes, Lord.
We back, dog. 2025.
Yeah, y'all thought we were gone, huh?
Wait, 2025? 24.
25.
It's 24?
Yeah.
I'll stop counting after 21.
Time moving.
Time moving. Hey, welcome back, dog. We are back in the lab on the tube. Dang, how you feeling, man?
I'm blessed.
Man.
Still got a little bit of stress.
And I'm rested. So we were talking about something the other day with high schools and recruiting. But smaller high schools don't do big recruiting like that, right?
Yeah.
So basically the main thing was if you want kids to come to your school, they have to know who went there. They have to know the guys that went there, where they went after that, university or at the pro level. That'll make a kid want to go. Because when I was a kid, when I seen certain players come talk to the kids or on TV or just out, I'm like, oh yeah, he went to University San Bernardino, Cal State San Bernardino. He went to Fullerton. He went to Duke or whatever. Like, oh, I want to go there.
Yep.
We had Miller. We had UCLA. We had a couple guys who go to university. We had Dwayne Gaines.
Who did somebody go to UNLV? I feel like somebody did. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Probably. I probably don't know their name though. But we had some OGs though. But the OGs they didn't mind coming back and talking to us, or we see them at the park or something.
Or even coaching. I ran into a lot of these guys coaching.
Yeah, coaching.
Yeah.
So and this is the thing. So like for our high school, they don't have banners up. We have banners. They don't put them up. They don't put names up that people that went there. They don't put pictures of them in a university uniform or pro level uniform to have kids like, yo, he went here. Like, I could do the same thing he does.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the big problems. Is kids nowadays, they don't have anything to look forward to in terms of history, right?
Yep.
So the conversation that we were having yesterday was about a particular high school. Our high school, alma mater, is looking for...
what name is
Say my name. Say my name. I don't want to get fired, I ain't trying to get fired.
Right. You're going to get fired by contract.
But anyhow, so, that school's been in a rut for the better half of maybe 10 years or so. Had some seasons, but mainly downs instead of ups. So they're looking for, some coaching there. Yeah. So what has to happen is when you come in there, you got to change the culture because it's so bad there. But these kids that are coming out nowadays, number one, the areas change.
The demographics
have changed, so that's one issue.
All the talent spread out, and there's new high schools everywhere.
Number two, all the talent spread out. So,
but you had a good strategy. If you was to coach,
yeah, you want me to tell them?
Somebody gonna take it. I'll tell you that. But no, I just say it. I mean, it's you opened up a lot telling me that, and I was like, that does make sense. So, what was the strategy that you was talking about?
So, if I were to apply for this job and then accept said job, my first thing I would do is look in the house, see what kind of talent I got there, see if I can reach out to anyone that has history from our school, and then more importantly, figure out from the varsity perspective of how to get a decent program. I would visit the local schools, see what kids are on JV that aren't getting any playing time at all, and offer them playing time to come play for me. Same thing with kids that are on the varsity level that ain't seen the floor. Hey, you ain't playing no way, so you might as well come over and get some playing time.
And that's the perfect time to do it now because all the kids are going to one school. Perfect example, at Awanda, they have kids waiting to be on the varsity squad, right? And the ones that are playing on varsity, they only going, 7 deep?
7, maybe 8.
Maybe 8. Mm-hmm. The other ones are just sitting on the bench. So take those kids, bring them to a school that's not really doing well, ball out. Because when you look at these mixtapes and stuff and the kids is really balling out on TV, look at the opponents. And you be like, huh? But some of the schools got squad, but other ones you be like, yeah. So it's basically... You got to create your own highlight tape to go to the next level. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to play. You got to know how to do things because at the next level you'll get exposed for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's different now. A kid won't get exposed as much because there's no fundamentals.
Yeah.
So you're just playing.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen.
Yeah, just out there, just don't know what they're doing, and it's if you're let me put it this way: if you are a successful high school, what that takes is maybe 2 or 3 kids that know what they're doing, and the rest of the kids they fall off after a while. They end up maybe at a JC, maybe still trying to play, but for the most part, you've got to have 2 or 3 guys on your team that know what they're doing, and everybody else really just be out there. So
feeding off of those guys.
Yeah, feeding off of those guys. So what you got to do is make sure that you always prepare your next group as your older group is on their way out.
Yeah.
And if you fail to do that, then you're doing the kids a disservice, because in coaching, it's a 3-part. For me, it's a 3-part. As a coach, you got to create a culture of success for these kids, regardless of if they want to continue playing basketball or not. So you just got to set a culture for life and for sports. That's number 1. Number 2 is these kids have dreams, right? You can't be having them sit there knowing you ain't going to play them.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a real conversation with their parents or them, you got to cut them loose. Like, you doing them a disservice.
And that's the coach's fault for a lot of kids. They're graduating and haven't even played a minute or played a couple minutes here and there. Like, dude, these coaches need to get together. Like, hey, your squad isn't doing that well, so this kid could go to your school and just help the kids out.
Yeah.
And help them get to the next level, whether it be for a scholarship or just go and be a walk-on. Just give the kids a confidence, because I've seen it to where coaches they don't care about the kids. Let's just put it this way. Some of them, you're not playing this and that, but the kid could be super talented.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of talent when they're just sitting on the bench, and then you got a school that needs somebody to be a superstar, and they're sitting on another school's bench,
Another school
chilling.
bench, yeah. So that happens more often than what you think. So trying to elevate that. The third part is development. If let's say you do got kids and they're underdeveloped according to who you are as a coach and what it is you're looking for, you ain't developing them. You ain't taking the time. You think that these kids are actually going to do the work on their own. Like, it just doesn't happen that way.
Not now.
But yeah, developing kids, man, you got to take the time to. And I mean, it is extra work on the high school level because you don't get paid too much.
Yeah.
That's the downfall. You actually commit a lot of time, patience, stress to the job, and your only reward has to be seeing these kids grow. Because from a monetary perspective, you ain't getting paid nothing.
Yeah.
But if you're not doing those 3 things, to me, I'm gonna just say you're a shit coach.
Yeah. And these coaches, like, they always talk about play for the team and stuff, but sometimes they're coaching for themselves to make
the team.
What team? Ain't no team. Nah, they be coaching for themselves, man. And it's kind of like, hey, dude, like, you got 12 kids on this team. Their lives are in your hand, right? And it sticks with these kids years down the line. These kids could be grown men. They still talk about how coach didn't do this, didn't do that, and the kid was talented. But now, I'm gonna keep it real. Coaches have their favorites. No matter what. I don't care if a coach. Well, you gotta work hard. Nah, I've played on teams where I've seen guys work their butt off in practice.
No matter how
still not playing. You had no minutes. It don't matter what you did. I've seen teams where the guy never came to practice and he got to play in the game.
Yeah.
So it's they got their favorites, man, and you got to be the favorite. That's just it.
Yeah.
You got to be the favorite.
And it is what it is. You just got to be honest. Sometimes
you got to be honest with the players and with the parents. Like, hey, and some of these coaches have no idea what talent is. They have no idea what talent is.
That's why I said their perspective of talent.
Yeah, it's horrible. So it has to be the all around perspective of talent. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you have. You got to play the system of the team, not your system. Because some coaches are like, okay, it's my system, this and that, but you might have players that's the system not for them.
Yep.
Like,
and what do they do?
Yeah. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. So when the system isn't built for them, and
it hinders their game.
Yeah. So
it hinders their game for sure. Like, put Michael Jordan in it's not Harvard. In the offense.
UCLA, Stanford,
Stanford or Harvard
Princeton
offense.
or
Princeton. Put him in the Princeton offense.
Yeah.
He's not doing nothing. He's gonna be a regular player. if you got certain guys, you got to look at your teams like, okay, I got a fast team. I got to make plays. We're going to run, right? I got a slow team. We got to make plays slow. I got talent here, talent here. Okay, we got to open the floor for this kid or this player. Coaches don't see that. They're like, no, this is my system. I'm going to do it my way. You're going to do my plays no matter what. Like a triangle is not made for everybody.
Yep.
It's a great system, triangle, but it's not made for everybody because everybody doesn't.
They don't play that way.
Yeah, they don't play that way. That's just it. Mm-hmm. But it's just knowing who you have, man. It's frustrating. So back to our high school. It's sad to see because I still take pride in it, even though I'm 40 years old, and I still take man saying that is crazy.
40
man, get that 40. 45, 45.
45, 47.
47. 45, 47. No, it's it's crazy because they're in a weak league, right?
And still weak.
I'm not bashing. They're no, for real. They're in a weak league. Mm-hmm. This is the best time for a player that's not getting playing time from another school to come over there, 2 or 3 players, and kill the league. Then it'll get other players like, yo, who is that over there? We want to play against them.
Yep.
Then you get other players moving around, and then over time it develops, and that's how it usually starts. Yeah, 1 or 2 players. But if you got everybody in one league killing, the other league is just like, wow, like we just here now. And brand new floor.
The floor looked great.
School with a brand new floorless bomb. But if you don't got a team to play on,
and see, this is what happens. Also, this is that secondary effect that hurts some hoopers because you seem like you're really good because you're playing against no comp because all the comp is on 1 or 2 teams.
Yeah.
So, and let's say in the league you have 2 teams, 14-0, 13-2, whatever the situation gonna be. And these guys look really good. Well, you ain't played against nobody because you guys got all the talent.
Yeah.
We don't know what you really look like when you got to play against talent.
Yep. So, and I've seen players, they play on a certain level, balling, right? Mm-hmm. Then you put them on a team by themselves where they're the only good player on there, and they can't play at all. Yep. It's crazy. And I'm like, wait, you played in this league. Mm-hmm. Now you're playing in this league by yourself.
And you should be killing.
You should be killing, but you're not because you don't know how to lead.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me. I'm like, wow.
And I want everybody that listens to this episode, if you love basketball, you love hoop, go check out those big name players from the last 10 years that were supposed to be prodigies, and a few of them got to the league, but ain't made no noise. Some of them fell off, and you can't even find them.
What's the dude? The little dude?
I don't want to drop no names.
What's the little dude name? I don't care. What's the little dude? We ain't nobody. Anybody gonna look at this?
They gonna send it to him.
What's the little dude name?
My endorsement.
What's the little dude name?
I ain't saying no names, no face, no thing.
All right, the little dude that did the he like a YouTuber guy.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He never grew.
I know. Y'all know who he is.
He never grew, and handles was crazy, but he never grew like physically, and he's stuck.
I wish I was a foot taller. I wish I was a baller.
No, but I'm saying you gotta develop. You gotta develop your game, dog. Oh, where was I going with that? I'm old.
Just using that as an example.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
What I was gonna say again?
What? Huh? Somebody answer the phone. Nah, but yeah, man. I saw love on this show, man. We just talking about some stuff. I mean, hey, if the shoe fits, like we're not trying to bash somebody. We just tell them what it is. Mm-hmm. Right now, we wanted to talk about. We was talking about this the other day on the phone. Mm-hmm. Our high school is trash because it used to be, it
used to have pride.
Yeah, pride. It used to be respectful. Mm-hmm. We got the rivalries and stuff like that, but now it's just like, and then they changed leagues. They had no control of that, but they changed leagues, and then now it's just they don't even have a coach, and then they had to forfeit some games because they didn't even have enough players.
Like, it's just people showing up.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. So I mean, if y'all know some coaches, man, go over there to the school.
Going over there.
Going up there, man. Go ahead. All right, look, we're going to get to the next segment of the show. About to end it in a little bit. So the next segment is Sell Me Something. We take something, random something, try to sell it to each other. Sell it however you want it. And we're gonna try this thing out. What you got?
Didn't you have a few items over there?
I got this. Here, I got a candle.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go first.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. All right, brother. You see this here?
Uh-huh.
This is the best deodorant you ever had. You spray it on you, right?
Okay.
All the girls come.
Is that right?
They come. They come and they come to you. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So what you do is you spray it in the air like this and then you walk through it, right? Mm-hmm. When you walk through it, there's nanos in here. And they get all up on your skin and everything and they wait, right? Yep. Female walk by, they jump on the female turn around. Mm-hmm. Hey, daddy. Mm-hmm. Boom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I might
for $19.95, you get this. Mm-hmm. Would you buy it?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
See, you didn't even ask what it smelled like.
I don't need to know. It was just making me come.
Them, not you.
Them. Come make them.
Read the whole time. All right, you got your candle.
All right.
Come on with it.
See, this is that darkest night candle right here. See, this is the darkest night candle right here. Better known as the BBB.
Not the BBL, but the BBB.
The BBB.
What's the BBB?
Big booty. The other B is going to be a secret. See, what it is you got somebody coming over. You light this thing about 30 minutes prior to. They're going to come all clothed up.
And they're going to leave naked.
She didn't want to show you. See, hey, don't show this to nobody, man. I got kids, man.
I know, that's how we know. Do it for the baby. You had this candle.
This is what happened. The BBB candle.
The BBB candle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Hey, we out here, man. This is our first time back in. Dang, it's been a while, dude.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, we back on this thing, and we're going to bring y'all some discussion, some content. And thanks for watching. Mm-hmm. And, man, continue to tune in. YouTube, baby.
Yes, sir.
YouTube. Peace.
Peace.